Hello everyone. How are all of you? Am I audible?
Hello. Yes, you are audible.
Everyone is good? All set for your morning class?
Yes, all set. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Let's begin the class. I think I already joined 5 7 minutes late.
Mhm.
So yeah. So let's begin today's class. Back and neck straight, and you can gently close your eyes and just start watching your breath. Observe the natural flow of the breath as it comes in and as it goes out. Check your posture. Make sure that your body is completely relaxed and come back to the breath. And slowly begin to deepen the breath. Taking a longer amount of time to inhale and exhale. And once you become comfortable with this flow of the breath, you can start adding kumbhak for 2 seconds. After your inhalation, you can hold the breath for 2 seconds and then exhale. Prepare yourselves for chanting Om 3 times, followed by 3 Shantis. After the next exhalation, inhale deeply for Om. 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 Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Relax. Join both your palms together in front of your chest and rub both the palms together. Place them over the eyes and very slowly while blinking and looking at your palm. Open up your eyes, come back to the smile. And namaste to everyone. Let's begin today's class. So, did you guys notice throughout the day which gun was dominating and how you felt? Were you able to observe that?
Yeah, hi. Actually, I was not able to understand actually because I'm not feeling well since last 4 5 days. So for me, it was lazy and uncomfortable whole day. Whatever I'm wearing, because I'm not well actually. So my experience was the same. Yeah.
Okay, no worries. Whenever you get time, you can notice that and get well soon.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Anybody else who observed how your state of mind was and like which guna was dominating you guys?
Hi. I suppose mine was Rajas. So I was bit, energetic yesterday. So that's just maybe because the whole day was, indulged with the classes, and the asan class was also good. And yeah, so it went well yesterday.
Okay, very nice. Good, good. I'm happy that you guys are able to observe a little bit, even if a little bit observation is increasing. It's actually very good. Your level of awareness is increasing with this. So very good. Okay. So
One thing also I want to ask, like in the morning, maybe it's not because I'm not well, maybe that's why, but in the morning, whenever I try to do pranayam, it's like more of I want to lie down and I don't know why I feel very lethargic means whole day. It happens in the morning, or it is like I don't know why I'm not able to do yoga in the morning if I try to do one or two poses or something. It's very difficult. It's becoming more and more difficult every morning. It's happening like that.
so is it because you are ill or are you talking generally?
No, no, not and these only for these days. For 4 5 days, I was not well, but I always push myself to do some yoga in the morning so that I am able to do some work. Then I get to get into the routine of my whole day. So I want to uh, कुछ energy आ जाती है when we do yoga in the morning. So I always do it. But for these 4 5 days, it's like I want, but my body doesn't allow me to do that.
Okay.
Though I wake up in the morning, early morning, but then for those 2 3 hours, I'm just sitting on the chair. I'm not doing anything.
So maybe you can incorporate some other practice if you don't feel that your body is supporting asana practice. You can go ahead and do some other practice during that time, which comes very easily to you. To start with, always when you like want to create a habit of doing something, so rather than forcing yourself, like in yoga, you have so many options. Yeah. So
Yeah.
choose whatever you find the easiest and start with that, and eventually with that join the other thing. So if asana practice, you feel asana, it is harder for you to practice asana. So first establish a practice which you find very like interesting or which you know requires minimum effort for you. And then
Yeah.
if
Okay.
you are able to continue with that, then attach uh, asana practice with that, and don't go for long asana practice even then. Like go for 5 10 minutes, like attach 5 10 minutes of practice along with that practice, so it will become easier for you to add those practices which are not very easy for you to add, right?
Right. Okay, I'll try tomorrow. I'll try my best.
Always start with something you like, because then you don't need motivation to do that, like extra motivation. In the morning, we need a little bit extra motivation, like to do something, like
Yeah.
most of us do. So start with
Yeah,
something.
right. But my generally also my routine was like I used to go for cycling for 5-6 kilometers every day. So
Mhm.
it means I never wanted the means it was with me like I never wanted to force myself to do anything. But this time it's happening like that. I don't know. It's there is a only physically I am involved in it or mentally also I'm putting pressure on my mind.
Of course, you are mentally also straining yourself because you sound pretty stressed about not being able to inculcate this in your morning routine. So start with
Yeah.
something you like. If you like cycling, then go for cycling and then sit for 10 minutes of pranayam or meditation or asana practice. Do it that way. It's not necessary that you have to choose just yoga at that point of time. Whatever you like.
Yeah. Right. Right. I'll
Yeah.
try now.
Yeah, try that. Then after 1 week, tell me how it
Yeah.
is going.
Yeah. Definitely. Thank you.
Okay, so let's begin today's topic. So today we're going to talk about yoga as a lifestyle only. This was going to be our topic because as like contrary to the popular belief, yoga is actually a way of living. People are generally these days people generally have this notion that showing up on the mat or practicing yoga in a particular way is the proper way to do it, but actually um, this practice should reflect in the way you conduct yourself in your day-to-day life. So it's something which will come in your lifestyle. Even if you're giving 1-2 hours on the mat, that those 1-2 hours will eventually become so strong that they will dominate the rest of the 20 to 23 hours that you have in your day. And it will also drastically change how you think about things, how you react to situations. So yoga is actually a way of living. So after the course ends, it's not just showing up on the mat for you guys. Okay. So when we talk of lifestyle, it's our day-to-day way of living. Yes. So that is my lifestyle. We say people have healthy lifestyle, they have a bad lifestyle. So whatever they do during the day, how they manage their time, what they do with their time comes under your way of living. Yes. And we say that it's a healthy way of living if it energizes you, supports you in your goals, and harmonizes your body, mind, and internal self, internal and external self. So that is when we say that okay, his or her lifestyle is very good. Why? Because they are practicing things during their day which are helping them to harmonize their thoughts with their actions in sync. We say that it's a good lifestyle, yeah. And a person who has harmonized all the levels will never be unhealthy. They will always be healthy. Why? Because health also has a lot to do with your state of mind. Yeah, so it's a very holistic approach when we talk of yoga as a lifestyle. So it will not leave behind your emotions or not give importance to your physical health. In yoga, like we studied for pranayam also, all the 5 sheets come into harmony. Like that is the point where you can say all a person is leading a healthful, light, happy, yes, and they will also have a lot of energy, strength, and stamina during the day. So the mind is calm, but the body is very active. So they will not a person with a healthy lifestyle, a holistic way, like in a holistic sense, would be very active during the day, will do all the work that he or she is meant to do. But they, at the mental level, they will be very calm. peaceful and calm, and hence they will be very efficient when they do something. And even a sense of creativity is given a lot of importance when we talk of a healthy way of living. So we are going to cover 5 topics in this. So I'll write down all 5 of them. So first one, very famous and a hot topic for discussion these days is ahar. Okay, or food. Then we have wait, Bihar or recreation. Then we have achar or right conduct. Vichar or right thoughts. Vyavhar. Okay. AP. Vyavhar. Okay, so I'll just spell all of them like the Hindi name. So Ahar is Ahara. Vihar is Vihara. Then Achar is Achara. Then Vichar is Vichara. And Vyavhar is Vyavahara. Okay. So these are the 5 things we will be talking of when we're talking of yoga as a lifestyle. What yoga has to say about these things and how you can like. So basically, our target is why we are studying all of this is to just implement it in our life. So yes, broadly I have divided all of these things in this manner, but actually it will mix up. All of these things will mix up. So mm, when your thinking will be right, for example, then uh, you when you will be able to make your thinking right, then your food choices will also change according to that. So in this way, you'll be able to go into better ways of recreation. Yeah, you can either go for um, you can say that you are in a manner like you are recreating, but it can be harmful to you. So then you will choose the right way of recreation if you have the right thinking. So all of them like mix together only when we come into the practical life. Okay, so let's begin with Ahar, and it has been a very strong topic of discussion being there. So in Ayurveda, you must have studied about the concept of Matahar. So I'm just going to briefly touch up on this topic, but yes, if you have any questions, you can just unmute yourself and like we can have a discussion. Like if you feel you're stuck somewhere, like at some point. Okay, so in yoga, ahar is given a lot of importance. Even in Bhagavad Gita, the three types of food have been talked about: Rajasic, Sattvic, and Tamasic. And even over there, when you read about Dhyan Yoga, Krishna ji has said that certain things need to be in line before you go into Dhyan Yoga. So out of all those things that he mentioned, one of them was food. Okay, that your food should be correct. So food is given a lot of relevance because, of course, it has a drastic impact on our Anmay Kosh or the first layer of the body. Okay, so and the energy we gain out of that then helps us to like actually determines if you're actually gaining energy out of it or are we depleting energy when we consume that food. Okay, so Mitahar is the first concept that you will find when you go and read yogic text. So even in Hatha Pradipika, the concept of Mitahar has been discussed, and it has been said that 1/4 of your stomach, like they divide the space in the stomach in 4 parts total. So 2/4 of the stomach should be filled with food. Okay, and so half of your stomach is filled with food. Then uh, 1/4 is filled up with water, and 1/4 space we leave for air. Okay, so that is ideally how much somebody who is practicing yoga should eat. So suppose I have a habit of eating 4 chapatis every day. Okay, or I will go to a particular meal. In one meal, I eat 4 chapatis. So now, when I'm going into yoga sadhana, I will reduce that to half of the quantity that I am currently consuming. Because okay, so ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं जो खा रही हूँ मैं उसका हाफ कर दूं. If I'm already eating less than like generally when we eat we fill in our entire stomach and then we feel very sleepy. So क्या होता है पूरा पेट भर जाता है आपका. तो when I'm using this hypothetical example, I mean that four rotis will fill my entire stomach. Okay, so I will reduce it to half. If you're already eating less than your full capacity, then just check how much less you're eating, and if you need to reduce that a little bit more. Okay, so go for this particular quantity in food, that half of your stomach is filled with the food, 1/4 is left for water, and 1/4 is left for the air. Okay, and when they talk of mitahar, they mean generally mitahar is interpreted as sweet food, but it doesn't literally mean that your food needs to be sweet. It just means that you need to chew your food so many times that in the mouth only it begins to melt and it becomes sweet. When you chew your food so many times, then it becomes to it melts in the mouth itself and it becomes sweet. You can try this also. So generally what I am aware of, we should chew one bite 32 times, and we just like eat like this, and in 10 minutes we are done. So try to avoid that whenever you are sitting to eat your food. Create that vibe. Okay, and take your time to eat food. So I met someone a few months ago, and that person used to just like sit and eat, like take all the time in the world to eat. So some other person noticed and came up to her, and they were just like, hey, why are you taking so much time to eat? And I loved her response. So she replied that I'm earning so that I could eat. So at least when I'm sitting to eat, I should eat my food properly, like I should make that kind of time to eat my food, because everything I'm doing in life, I'm doing so that for the basic, for fulfilling my basic need of getting food. And if I don't give that thing time, then what am I doing in my life? So it really I really found her answer to be very good, because honestly, most of us are not even aware that everything we are doing, we are mostly doing to fulfill our basic needs. And after that, of course, it's a choice for lifestyle and like how we want our life or whatever we want in our life. But the basic thing for which we earn and spend our everyday energy is actually food, and we don't give food time. So whenever you guys sit to eat food, make sure that you have ample time, that you keep everything else aside, you connect with your food. And you know um, people even pray before food, so that also adds a very different energy to your food. Like if you pray before eating your food, thank, like in US, all these places, they sit and say grace before they eat their food. So right now, like it's just being passed down. People don't realize the relevance, but it is very beautiful to thank your food, because you are adding a lot of positive energy in the food. And in pranayam class also we discussed this, that everything has pran, yeah, everything has energy. So even the food that you eat has energy, and you can literally just make a very small change in your life to enhance the energy of that. When we pray, or when we like you can go for anything, it's not necessarily that you have to pray. But yeah, in our culture, like we used to chant a few mantras before eating food. So we used to see the food, take that gap, thank God, and then eat. Why? Because in that gap, when I see the food and I smell that food, so saliva secretion starts. Okay, so that is very helpful, like when we eat the food for digestion. So all of these things not only had I could say energy based reason, there was science also behind it, that generally when we eat, we just start eating, we see the food and we start eating. So look at the food, appreciate the food, so saliva secretion will start, so it will help you to digest your food better. Okay, so you can go for anything that you like. Just make sure that when you are in some agitated state of mind, don't eat your food. Okay, don't eat food at that time. Or if someone around you is making food in an agitated manner, so you can just tell them not to make that food. So never cook when your mind is agitated. Even when you go and cook, make sure your mind is calm and relaxed, because the sentiment with which you cook will actually determine the taste of the food. So sometimes, like when somebody who cooks is in an agitated state of mind, you can feel that in the food. And वहीं पे मम्मी के हाथ का खाना बहुत अच्छा लगता है, like when our mother like gives us food, and मम्मी के हाथ का खाना, हाथ से खाना बहुत पसंद होता है। क्यों? क्योंकि इसमें what happens is love comes in. When she like takes that food in her hand and puts it in your mouth, she has so much love for you that you can feel the enhanced taste. That same thing when you eat on your own, you will feel that okay, ठीक है, अच्छा बन गया, but एक लव जो टेस्ट डालता है खाने में, it also has a taste. So that comes in when you are actually putting that in when you are cooking. So your intention really counts. And opposite also happens if you eat in an agitated state of mind, or somebody who's agitated cooks and you eat that food, so that food will make you agitated somewhere, like within. These are very subtle things that happen. Like we don't observe them because generally we don't have the time to. But these things are very important. Like in any house, like I personally also believe that cooking properly is so important because that is what is giving you nutrition. So yeah, next time you're cooking, just make sure that you are relaxed when you enter the kitchen, and um, set your intention when you cook. So now very general question comes up in this, that I cannot always control who is cooking the food. So what should I do in that case? Or I cannot always control that somebody is agitated, not agitated. I wouldn't even know. So in that case, things like prayer, or in Reiki also they say that okay, give your food some energy before you eat. So why? Because that will at least, like, if you don't have control over who is cooking or you have no idea, so what you can do is you can just add that gratitude or energy in the food that is already coming to you, like already cooked food that is coming to you. So you can do that also. Okay. So any doubts in this? First, I will just ask this, then I'll move ahead.
For me, no doubt.
Hmm.
No, all clear.
Okay. Okay. So now let me come to the other categorization, which is Rajasic, Tamasic, and Sattvic. So food is always should always be taken with the intention of giving you energy and for survival. So in this fast-paced world, what happens is Swiggy, Zomato, everything is at our doorstep. We just need to click a few links, a few buttons, and we can just literally order anything that we want. So what this has done is it has made us view food in a way that it's actually a luxury or something we derive pleasure out of. But actually, the concept of eating food is always for your survival and something that gives you energy. Okay, so ob- start observing. So you can eat a particular food item. You can always go for anything and everything you want to eat. Yeah. But the basis on which Rajasic, Tamasic, and Sattvic food are categorized is this basis only. So something that will add energy to your body will always come in Sattvic category. You will always observe this. So वो खाना आपकी प्राण शक्ति बढ़ाएगा हमेशा. Where sometimes what happens is we eat some food and we feel very energetic. So that food is Sattvic food for you. Okay. So there are a lot of, like, because there is a lot of discussion around this. So समझना पड़ेगा कि उसका रूट बेस क्या है उस चीज का, क्यों, why are we always saying this? So when you go into sattvic food, you will see that mostly the sattvic food will contain of items that are easy to digest. First thing is that it is very easy to digest, and it will give proper nutrition to your body. Okay, there is no doubt about that. It will give you proper nutrition. Okay. And also another thing that will happen is it will never, like, uh, deplete your energy. So in digestion, as you know, when the food is getting digested, all the energy like suddenly goes to your stomach where the digestion process is taking place. So it goes to your abdominal area. So that is why after eating food you feel very, like, sometimes you feel very sleepy also. Why? Because all the energy is directed towards the digestion process. Okay. So वो कितने टाइम के लिए डायरेक्ट हो रहा है, इस चीज का ख्याल रखना होता है basically. If you're eating food which is too heavy or too spicy, so these things will put you in an agitated state of mind, and, like, digestion will take so long that before you digest the food you go for another meal. So in in the modern concept of food. What happens is, one thing is that you have a balanced holistic diet. Okay, one modern concept is that. Second thing is that fix the timing of your meals, which is good. Why? Because HCl starts to produce in the stomach, and if we have different timings each day for food, then there would be, like, we experience acidity because acid is being produced, but food is not given at that point of time. So fixing the time is a pretty smart move, and it's also a good a way to maintain a healthy life. But what happens sometimes is that we eat, suppose I take my breakfast at 9 a.m., okay, and I have heavy breakfast, okay, and it's not a very supple breakfast when I have that. So what will happen is I won't feel hungry by 1, but I have fixed my time that 1 o'clock I have to have my lunch, but I'm not hungry at that point of time. So the mistake that people generally make is they eat at 1 when they're not hungry. We should always listen to their body. Okay, if you feel hungry before 1, it's okay to eat something light, but it's okay to eat that. And if you're feeling hungry after 1, then also it's okay to skip that 1 o'clock time period and go ahead and eat at a different point of time. Basically, listen to your body when you're eating something. If something is enhancing your energy, go ahead and eat that. Okay, and see how it's changing your breath, because that will be a very good indication for you to understand what kind of food you should use. So sattvic food is generally very easy to digest, gives you a lot of energy, and in general supports you in your day-to-day life. Okay. When we come to Rajasic food, it's generally consumed by people who have a lot of activity during the day. Okay, so people who are in a lot of physical activity generally prefer to go for Rajasic food. Why? Because it is heavy. It has the quality of being heavy, and it is a little bit hard to digest. So if you have a lot of physical activity, then you go for that food, so that it can fulfill your needs. Okay, so spicy food, heavy food items come under this category. Then we come to the lowest category of food item, that is tamasic food. Okay, so in tamasic food, it will have zero pranic value. Okay, so things like frozen food, or I would say coffee, tea, and alcohol, all of these things, they come under tamasic food. Why? Because they end up draining your energy rather than giving you energy. Like, they take more out of you in their entire process of getting digested than they give to you. Okay, so be very careful and mindful what you're eating. You can go ahead and eat anything, that's okay, just observe. Okay, what impact it's having. And very slowly you will come in a mindset where you can actually start leaving certain things which you feel are not serving. Okay, so ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आपने योगा स्टार्ट करा और say suppose a lot of Rajik food is consumed in your house. So ऐसा नहीं होगा कि आपने शुरू करा योग और आपने एकदम छोड़ दिया. धीरे धीरे करके go in a step by step process when you want to leave something, and that to leave that thing only when it comes from within. Okay, so don't leave food because you are supposed to, like, because maybe when you are being taught about food, then you see that okay, ये अच्छा है, ये अच्छा नहीं है, तो उसको छोड़ देना चाहिए. Because that this देना चाहिए है, this standard will never allow you to stick to that habit properly. So you leave it for a while, then you will come back. Then you will leave it for a while, then you will come back. Why? Because you never went in with that mindset that you realized it from within. Yeah. So जब आपको लगे you have become capable of leaving a certain food item which you realize is draining you, instead of giving you anything, then begin to leave that, not before that. उससे पहले आप खाओ, उसको टेस्ट करो, उसको ट्राई करो, उसके साथ एक्सपेरिमेंट करो, become a scientist, observe your body, observe your breath and state of mind, and how when you change your food, your state of mind immediately becomes very peaceful and calm. ये रीजन होता है जब भी फूड की बात होती है. ये you cannot categorize it as yes or no or do's or don'ts. Okay, so क्योंकि we are existing in the modern world, yeah, and there are a lot of things that we need to consume by default, है ना. अब गाय का दूध नहीं मिल रहा तो पैक दूध सब पी ही रहे हैं, वी कंज्यूमिंग पैक्ड मिल्क, या. सो ऐसा नहीं होगा कि एकदम से ही शिफ्ट करोगे, धीरे धीरे करके एक चीज को ऑब्जर्व करो और देखो कि कौन सी छोड़ने कौन सी रखनी, अपने माइंड के हिसाब से चलो. ठीक है. ओके. एनी डाउट्स इन दिस?
No doubt.
Doubts? Okay, I think you'll have a proper discussion in Ayurveda class. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
I was
Yeah.
thinking when you are coming to that topic, I was waiting for that.
Yeah, that
No, there is no
is
doubt
why.
actually.
Mhm.
I don't know. And it is nice to talk about food because food is our necessity. And as per our kriyas, if we can eat right kind of food, that will definitely giving us right kind of energy.
See, somebody who, like I said, Rajasic food is very good for someone who is in, like, has a lot of activity in their life. But a yogi also has a lot of activity in his life. ऐसा नहीं होता. योगी बहुत चलता है long distances. Why? And नंगे पाँव. Why? Because he becomes very, like, he knows कि nature को harm नहीं करना अपने, मतलब बहुत awareness level goes up. So wait for that to come naturally too. If right now you are in, if you believe and you have seen also, like, because we generally, when we have some, like, thought on something, it's generally our own experience which says that. तो उसको अपने, तभी मैंने बोला उसको अपने एक्सपीरियंस में उतरने दो, बिकॉज सात्विक फूड विल आल्सो गिव यू अ लॉट ऑफ एनर्जी. लाइक आई सेड, लाइक फ्रूट्स एंड ऑल, अगर आप खाओगे आपका एनर्जी लेवल बहुत अच्छा रहेगा. ऐसा नहीं है कि यू विल लाइक रन आउट ऑफ न्यूट्रिशन. न्यूट्रिशनल वैल्यू आपको मिलेगी उन चीजों से, बट उसके लिए रेडी होना पड़ेगा अभी, बिकॉज वी फील दैट the body is not ready, or if we don't consume this, हमारे में इस किसी चीज का, तो अभी के लिए like go ahead and see what is benefiting you, वो consume करो. बट ये योगी लेवल की बात होगी. ठीक है. योगी लेवल पर जाकर what happens is this, कि he or she goes for sattvic. Why? Because उनका काम, उनका पर्पस अलग हो जाता है लाइफ. काम वो अलग लेवल पे कर रहे हैं. एंड ट्रस्ट मी, व्हेन दे आर डूइंग मेंटल वर्क, लाइक व्हेन यू आर मेंटली ड्रेन्ड, इट ट्रबल्स यू मोर. फिजिकली तो फिर भी आप सोकर फ्रेश होकर उठ जाओगे, कहीं दर्द हो रहा है बॉडी को, बट अगर मेंटली एग्जॉस्टेड हो तो सोने के बाद भी मेंटल एग्जॉस्शन जरूरी नहीं है कि आपका जाएगा. तो मेंटल वर्क इज मच हायर दैन फिजिकल वर्क, ऐसे देखा जाए तो. बट वही है कि योगी ने अपना लाइफ में एम चेंज कर दिया, तो वो उस तरीके का खाना कंज्यूम कर. तो व्हाट यू कैन डू इज यू कैन डायरेक्ट योरसेल्फ टुवर्ड्स दैट. 50-50 कर सकते हैं, 30-60 कर, 30-40 कर सकते हैं, इस तरह से जा सकते हैं. ठीक है. नीड के अकॉर्डिंग. And especially Rahul, because you teach physical education, and basically you must have read of food uh, with regard to activities which are very physically draining. Am I right about this? Like, when I say this, am I correct? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, basically we focus on nutritions.
हाँ,
So
but nutrition on the
yeah, so
basis like
nutritions and my focus more on vegetarian food than non-vegetarian food, because I eat vegetarian food, so I know what kind of benefits we are getting from that. And if you are cooking non-vegetarian food, you need to add lots of thing that will means increase heat in your body. And when you cook vegetarian food, automatically that will become means subside in your body very easily, because your digestive system work very fast. And if you eat meat, your digestive system becomes slow, because if you want to digest meat, you need uh, 8 to 12 hours to digest. So
yeah.
nutritions, fruits, grains, if dairy things, so what kind of dairy products we can eat, these kind of things. If we are talking about the dal, so what kind of dals are good in day-to-day life? So green veggies, salads, so these kind of topic, nutritions basically.
Okay. Okay. ठीक है, धीरे धीरे अपने पे एक्सपेरिमेंट करो आप सब जितने लोग हैं यहाँ पे, और फिर बताना 1-2 महीने, और whenever you meet us next, till then experiment and see what how your body is reacting. ठीक है, इस सब चीज में क्योंकि देखो बहुत हॉट डिबेट हो जाती है जब खाने की बात होती है, स्पेशली क्लास।
नहीं नहीं,
तो
इसमें कोई हॉट डिबेट नहीं है। एक हमारा जनरल क्वेश्चन था कि क्या होता है कि अगर लोग नॉनवेज भी खाते हैं, मतलब सात्विक जो है, सात्विक डेफिनेटली जो इंसान वेजिटेरियन खा रहा है वो बहुत ज्यादा, मैं तो ये फील करता हूँ कि वेजिटेरियन पीपल आर मोर हेल्दियर देन नॉन वेजिटेरियन पीपल। सो उसको जो है, हमारा जो टॉपिक था कि जो ये नॉनवेज भी जो है एक फूड चेन है, और वो हॉट टॉपिक कैसे बना कि जब उनके कमेंट्स ही आए कि आई एम सॉरी बट मुझे मैं बोलना चाहूंगा इस बारे में कि राहुल जी, आपने बात किया था कि नॉन वेजिटेरियन की अगर आपको एनिमल बनना है तो आप एनिमल बन जाइए।
ना ना,
और जो
से नहीं
नहीं
बोला, यू हैव अ चॉइस।
नहीं 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 नहीं, उसमें उसमें जो वीडियो है, इवन मैंने बाद में फिर से वो वीडियो चेक किया था। तो अगर आपको नॉनवेज खाना है, आप खा लीजिए, आपको एनिमल बनना है तो आप एनिमल बन जाइए, ये वो चीजें थी। तो थोड़ा सा आई वाज बिट अपसेट अबाउट दैट कि ओके मींस यू कांट लिसन पर्सन्स व्यू एंड यू आर बिकमिंग अ जजमेंटल पर्सन।
नो नो
मेरा
नो
अभी भी वही मेरा अभी भी वही जो है कंसर्न यही था कि लोग जो है, मतलब नॉन वेजिटेरियन इज ऑल्सो अ फूड साइकिल, फूड चेन। तो जो लोग, हम कोशिश तो यही करते हैं कि ज्यादा से ज्यादा लोगों को जो है वेजिटेरियन वे में टर्न कर सकें। इवन अपने स्कूल में मैं कोशिश करता हूँ, इवन मेरे कलीग्स, आफ्टर आई spoke them about non-vegetarian, what kind of means disadvantage you are going to get from, तो वो लोग भी टर्न हुए हैं। बट बेसिक यही है कि हाँ, कि ऐसा क्यों है कि मतलब उसको फूड चेन से अलग करना चाहिए और क्यों करना चाहिए और क्यों नहीं करना चाहिए, ये है बेसिक डिबेट।
जी, मैं आपको वही समझा रही हूँ, जब मैंने आपको फूड समझाया, अभी जब मैंने बात करी है, तो मैं वही कह रही हूँ, फीलिंग, आई स्ट्रांगली बिलीव दैट यू शुड फॉलो द फीलिंग। आप
even
कैसा
even I
feel
believe even I believe if you eat non-veg, your expression, your emotions, your thinking become very cruel if you are a hardcore non-vegetarian। वो आपकी शक्ल पे भी आ जाता है, क्योंकि आपका स्किन का कलर भी वैसे ही टर्न होना शुरू हो जाता है। वो आपके विचारों में भी आ जाता है, वो आपके संस्कार में भी आ जाता है। आई बिलीव इन दैट, आई completely believe in that, because if we talk about food, if we are eating simple food, you automatically become a emotional person, क्योंकि आप कहीं ना कहीं जो है उस चीज का बेनिफिट आपकी बॉडी में जो है वो मिल रहा है। आप किसी के दुख को देखकर भी दुखी हो सकते हो, आप किसी के लिए स्टैंड भी कर सकते हो, क्योंकि जहां पर आपको हेल्प की जरूरत है, अगर आप में इमोशंस नहीं है, डेफिनेटली आप देखेंगे, ओह आई डोंट केयर, एंड यू वॉक ऑफ. सो या it's happened because of food.
मैं आपको वही मैं आपको वही कह रही हूँ कि whenever we are trying to explain, we are not trying to like attack anyone. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम हर्ट करना चाह रहे हैं, हम बस लॉजिक को अपील करना बड़ा
आप एक बार वो वीडियो देखिएगा, आप उसमें जो है उनके जो है वर्ड्स सुनिएगा. मुझे हर्ट हुआ था एक्चुअली, फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग मुझे हर्ट हुआ था. मुझे लगा कि नहीं, मतलब ये ऐसे कैसे वो जजमेंटल वे में आके जो है मतलब बोल सकते हैं कि आप अगर खाना चाहते हो खाइए, आपको एनिमल बनना है तो आप एनिमल बन जाइए. आई वाज थिंकिंग, हाँ, तो मुझे और दूसरी चीज ये है कि मुझे कोई फर्क भी नहीं पड़ेगा कि अगर कोई जजमेंट भी करना चाहेगा, क्योंकि एवरीबॉडी नोज व्हाट दे आर.
हाँ, मैं आपको वही कह रही हूँ कि इस चीज पे जैसे कल जिस वे में बात हुई उस चीज पे कभी कभी थोड़ा सा हो जाता है कि ठीक है, कभी कभी से बट द टीचर इज नेवर टेलिंग यू विद द इंटेंशन ऑफ आइदर जजिंग यू और विद द इंटेंशन ऑफ हर्टिंग यू. अलग अलग तरीका होता है एक्सप्लेन करने का, और मोस्ट लाइकली मतलब उस पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम पर मे बी इस तरह का डिस्कशन क्योंकि बिल्ड हुआ तो उस तरह की बात है, तो इस चीज से कोई वो नहीं लेने के, ऑफेंस या कुछ भी हर्ट फील करने की कोई आपको नीड नहीं है. ठीक है, इस चीज को अपने दिमाग से बाहर कर दो, गो एज पर योर ओन एक्सपीरियंस. ठीक है, एंड वंस अगेन when your sense of awareness will maybe someday we do understand certain things. तो कभी शायद ऐसा हो आपकी लाइफ में कि शायद आपको समझ आए कि आपका टीचर आपको किस तरह से समझाने की कोशिश कर रहा था. ठीक है, तो उसमें कोई ऑफेंस नहीं लेना, अपने एक्सपीरियंस से चलो. आपका हर एक्सपीरियंस आपकी लाइफ में ऐड करता है और आपका हर एक्सपीरियंस से ही आप आगे बढ़ते हो. ठीक है, तो उसको अपने साथ रखो. एंड लॉजिकली वी कैन नॉट अंडरस्टैंड दीज थिंग्स, दीज आर एक्सपीरियंस बेस्ड ओनली. कितना भी हम फूड की बात कर लें, जब हम एक्सपीरियंस करते हैं वो चेंज, तभी हम उस चीज को स्टिक कर पाते. ठीक है, तो एक्सपीरियंस पे रहेंगे सब.
वही मैं बोल रहा हूँ मैडम. मेरा 23 इयर्स का एक्सपीरियंस है इस फील्ड का, फिजिकल एजुकेशन फील्ड्स का. आई एम 47, आई एम नॉट yesterday's born baby. ठीक है,
आप थोड़ा सा,
तो जो
मैं वही कह रही हूँ, थोड़ा सा
मैं मेरे एक्सपीरियंस से ही कि हाँ, मैं जब कुछ साल पहले जब मैं नॉन वेजिटेरियन था, कुछ साल पहले, मतलब ऑलमोस्ट यू कैन से 9 और 10 इयर्स बैक, उसके बाद मैंने अपने आप को टर्न करके जो है प्योर वेजिटेरियन उसमें वॉक करना, जिसमें कि मैं अभी जो है कुकीज और बिस्किट्स भी नहीं खाता हूँ, क्योंकि उसमें भी एग कंटेन्स रहते हैं. तो उस तरीके से फिर अगर आप वॉक कर रहे हो, मेरा एक सिंपल क्वेश्चन था ये कि मैं खाना चाहता हूँ, ये नहीं था. मेरा सिंपल ये क्वेश्चन है कि वो भी तो एक फूड चेन है, तो हम उसको कैसे अवॉइड कर सकते हैं.
इतना ज्यादा आप मत लो लोड इस चीज का, मैं वही कह रही हूँ.
नहीं, मैं ऑफेंसिव नहीं हो रहा हूँ. मैं ऑफेंसिव, and I always respect teacher because teacher knows better than student. तो कहीं ना कहीं उनकी नॉलेज जो है वो मुझसे इस मामले में बहुत बेटर है कि हाँ, कि क्या चीज हमारे लिए अच्छी है, क्या चीज हमारे लिए अच्छी नहीं है. और वो शायद वही हमें जो है वो बताना चाह रहे थे कि किस तरीके से कैसे सात्विक अपने आप को टर्न, क्योंकि अगर आप योगा के पाथ पे चलना चाह रहे हो तो आपको अपने आप को किस तरीके से सात्विक वे में जो है टर्न करना पड़ेगा. जैसे आपने एक्सप्लेन किया कि अगर आप योगा सुबह में करते हैं तो किस तरीके की फीलिंग आपके ऊपर में पूरे दिन में रहती है, किस what kind of right energy, what kind of wrong energy you are taking in from that particular asanas. सेम वे में वही चीजें हम लोग अपनी लाइफ में भी इम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं.
जी, मैं आपको वही कह रही हूँ, इस चीज पर आप अटक मत जाओ. कोई भी इस चीज पे अटक
नहीं. Nobody is. हम तो ये बात करना ही नहीं चाह रहे थे, आपने निकाला तो मैंने जो है उस चीज को जो है ये किया कि हाँ, हम किस तरीके से जो है अगर मैं एक टीचर हूं और मेरा कोई स्टूडेंट है और मुझसे कोई इस तरह के क्वेश्चन कर रहा है, तो मैं चाहूंगा कि उसकी क्यूरियोसिटी में किस तरीके से जो है राइट डायरेक्शन में चेंज कर सकूं,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
क्योंकि एक क्यूरियोसिटी के नाते हम जो है सवाल पूछते हैं,
ठीक है,
है ना?
क्यूरियोसिटी को सेटिस्फाई हो गई, इस चीज को यहीं पे आई थिंक वी शुड पुट दिस टू रेस्ट अभी के लिए यहाँ पर। ठीक है, जस्ट ट्राई टू प्रोसेस
But
सारा
why we are talking about all
information,
this means it was
क्योंकि
on
कल
yesterday. हाँ,
हाँ
तो वो
मैं वही
खत्म
कह
हो
रही
गया था, वो खत्म हो गया था, वो उस चीज को जो है हमें शायद यहाँ पे लाने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी।
लाने की नहीं, मैं आहार की ही बात कर रही थी, तो वो चीज मतलब थोड़ी सी आ ही जाती है, लाइक यू आल्सो सेड यू वर वेटिंग व्हेन आई वुड टॉक अबाउट फूड, तो वो उस चीज
नहीं
से
नहीं,
एक के बाद
फूड की
एक
बात
थोड़ा
नहीं थी, कल के इंसिडेंट्स की बात थी वो। मैंने जो बोला था कि मैं वेट ही कर रहा था कि
नहीं
कल
नहीं
के इंसिडेंट्स की बात क्यों ना निकले, मतलब आपने निकाली तो अब
नहीं, तो
इसलिए।
लगा कि फूड की बात कर रही है।
नहीं नहीं नहीं,
नहीं
फूड
नहीं,
फूड
मैं
तो मैं
फूड
पूरी
के
तरह से,
बात कर रही
मैं उस चीज पे पूरी तरह से सहमत हूँ कि हाँ, मैं क्योंकि वेजिटेरियन हूँ तो मैं उस चीज के लिए पूरी तरह से सहमत हूँ कि हमें किस तरीके का जो है आहार ग्रहण करना चाहिए बेसिकली।
थी। चलिए ठीक है, लेट्स पुट दिस टू रेस्ट टुडे एंड इट इज ऑलरेडी 12, सो योर थेरेपी क्लास विल बिगिन। ठीक है, कल फिर हम लोग कल नहीं, मंडे को हम लोग बाकी सारे टॉपिक्स डिस्कस करेंगे जो आज हमारे थे। ठीक है, तो लेट्स sit down comfortably, back and neck straight. Just close your eyes and just focus on your breath. Relax your breath. And go for long and deep breaths. You chant Om one time, followed by Sri Shanti. After the next exhalation, inhale deeply for Om. Om. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Join both the palms together in front of the chest and bow down. And remember any one incident from your past 24 hours that you are grateful for. Feel the gratitude and say a mental thank you. Rub both the palms together. Place them over your eyes. And very slowly, while blinking and looking at your palm, open up your eyes, come back with a big smile. And namaste to everyone. I will see all of you on Monday. Oh, in the evening class for pranayam. And happy weekend to everyone.
थैंक यू।
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.